Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog from Luxembourg. I'm finally back to doing these daily vlogs after some time that we spent traveling, and honestly we had so much fun. So I didn't jump immediately to my routine in Luxembourg, and that's why I didn't have many vlogs upcoming after the Egypt vlog. But now my mom came for a visit, and today we are actually going to Vianden and to explore around the castle and maybe even enter. So I'm very excited for this weekend that we are going to spend around Luxembourg with her and just see some new things as well. Also, we are very lucky that the weather is amazing. Now it's like 23 degrees, and I was a bit scared before she booked the trip because you never know with the weather in Luxembourg. Last week was 9 degrees when we came from Cairo, so I think she arrived in the perfect time. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice walk around, and I hope you will enjoy with us. Finally, I can wear a dress. This one I just got on Vinted a couple of days ago, and I love the color, and it's matching so well with the blue limoncello necklace. Vianden is one of the most famous small towns in Luxembourg, and usually there is a faster connection from the city with a train and then a bus. But today, unluckily for us, the trains weren't working, so we ended up taking two different buses instead, and the whole trip took us almost 2 hours. It did feel a bit long, but we enjoyed the scenery around us, and honestly, once we arrived, it immediately felt worth it. The town looks like a little fairy tale, and we basically went straight uphill towards the castle. This castle dates back to somewhere between the 11th and 14th century, but it was built on top of even older Roman foundations. So they've been using this hill for centuries, and once you see the view from up, you will understand as well why. Outside was quite hot, but being inside the castle felt very refreshing, and we walked through a lot of different rooms, and it's interesting because some parts feel more restored and polished, while others still feel a bit more raw and medieval, especially spaces like the kitchen. They also preserved some furniture and details inside, so you can kind of imagine how the life there looked like. And I'm usually not a big fan of the medieval castles. I prefer the palaces that came afterwards, but this one surprised me in a good way. And honestly, the views from the castles are probably one of the best parts, even because you can see the whole town below, surrounded by all the greenery and hills around it. We stopped for a quick lunch and walked a bit more through the town, and there is also a Victor Hugo museum there because he stayed in Vianden during his exile from France and apparently spent a few months there writing and working. But unfortunately, by the time we visited the castle and came down, the museum was already closed. But it's good not to visit everything at the same time, so that I have a reason to come back here. It's the first time I wear shorts in Luxembourg, and I'm very happy about it. Half of the day passed. We've been doing some grocery shopping this morning and just going around a bit. But now I'm gonna take my mom to the Tram Museum, and then we're gonna spend the afternoon outside taking a little walk and just enjoying the rest of the day because it's very, very hot today, so we are very happy about it. I already visited Tram Museum, I think 2 months ago, but I wanted to show it to my mom as well because it was way more interesting than I expected when I went last time. Like any other museum, when you enter, you can read a bit about the history of public transportation in the city, from old trams to buses and different objects connected to everyday life back then. But to me, the most interesting part was that you can actually see the real tram models, and if you're lucky enough, the guy working there will open some trams for you, as he did now. Besides the trams, of course, it's also interesting to see how much Luxembourg changed over time, because when you look at old photos and maps inside the museum, the city feels completely different compared to now. Another day, and actually today my mom is leaving, but we will still have a little walk around, and we still didn't go to take the elevator down to the valley as well, so I want to show her that part. But the rest that I didn't show in this vlog, we already had 2 days before I started it. I mean, I made sure to show her most of the city center, so she really enjoyed Luxembourg, and I think she liked it, even though it's starting to become a bit unbearable to walk in this heat. I know I said yesterday that I'm very happy because it was 28 degrees, but at some point it was just too hot. So we had to come back and make a little break and then go out a bit later in the evening again. It's amazing if you're walking around the park, but as soon as you are in the sun, it's like crazy. It feels more like 35, honestly, than 28. Now we're gonna go out and enjoy a bit around as well before she leaves. I don't know what's wrong with my hair, but today's outfit. like the other side of my desk. It's work, and here is food. Today I am in the mood for colors. As you can see, I feel like a small strawberry, just like these earrings and the necklace that I made. It's not a very Luxembourg outfit, but I feel like now when it's sunny, more people are wearing colors, which is a good thing. I'm going now to meet a friend for lunch and then maybe have a short walk around, but I'm not sure. So let's go. As you can see, and the rest of the day I will not vlog, but I will spend doing a lot of things because I have still some things for Sapore to finish. I need to wash my hair and actually prepare myself for a mini trip that we have ahead of us. We are actually going for a weekend to Paris and I'm so excited. Actually mixed feelings because I haven't been there since we moved away. So I feel like now is the good time to go when the weather is nice, but also I think I'm going to be a bit sad just seeing Paris once again and knowing that we don't live there anymore. It's kind of like a weird feeling always going back to the place where we moved out of, but hopefully we're gonna have a nice weekend there because our friend is actually having a party and that's one of the main reasons why we decided to go this weekend. So actually then the next vlog is going to be again from somewhere else and not Luxembourg, but it was so nice to be out with my friend who recently got her dog and it's such a cute puppy. So yeah, we had a nice time just cuddling her puppy and having lunch, and the salad was actually very refreshing and good for this weather because today is also like 30 degrees, so even these pants that I wore, it's like unbearable. And I keep noticing that wherever I am in Luxembourg they don't really use AC, so I don't know if it's still early to use it or this is how it is. Whoever lived here last summer, please let me know. There is also most of the time no AC in the buses, so if it's crowded in the transportation it can get a bit uncomfortable, but I really enjoyed this week with my mom and I think also she had a very nice time with us as well. I'm also excited to explore more of the country during this summer, and write me down your favorite places around Luxembourg. We were planning to go maybe to the lake, but I would go when it's like the season to swim. If you have any other tips and places to go to, please write me now in the comments and I will make sure to visit them in the following months. Thank you so much for watching this vlog and I will see you soon in my next one. Ciao!